Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. This is week 2 of my journey into intermittent fasting, and in terms of this week, the biggest change I've seen from last week is that overall my body is a lot more hydrated. It feels a lot better, and it's a lot more hydrated because I think about drinking water a lot more than I used to, because normally I would just eat, I'll be okay, and then what happens is that I guess the body would get its water that it needs from the food, which is probably a lot worse than just drinking water. But because my schedule, if you don't know, is that I start my eating window at around 6 to 8. Sometimes it might be really late, then it might be 10. But I still start at around that area. And I try not to vary it too much because I know that the less variation, the more consistency that you have, the better the results it should be. And so I've still been waiting till around that time, or 7 or 8, to start eating. And the whole day I've just been drinking water. Sometimes in the morning I might drink some fresh squeezed lemon water. Very light, very little lemon, but in general that's what I would be doing. I haven't cheated yet. I haven't eaten anything during the day for any of the for the 2 weeks that I've been doing this officially so far. It's actually been 3 weeks, but then for one of those days I actually did eat something. I broke the fast, so I started over, so now this is technically 2 weeks. So that's one good thing that I've noticed. Another thing is that I haven't really lost any of my lifting power yet. So in terms of going to the gym, I've still been hitting like the 1 rep max that I normally do, whether it's squatting or bench press. And I've only been working out for a year, so so far my gains are very small. Like squatting is like 3 plates, bench press is 2 plates for my max and so forth. So I guess that's why I'm not really seeing the loss of gains so far. During the day, I'm still pretty energetic, not really feeling tired or anything. In fact, I actually feel more tired, or I felt more tired back then when I would be eating. And after I ate, I would feel tired because my body was trying to digest it. But so far this week, haven't eaten anything the whole day. Start eating at around 6 or 7, or latest 8, and then from there, that's when I start to absorb everything. And so far it has been pretty good. My body feels pretty good. I feel good about my body. And in terms of weight loss, I try not to talk about the pounds, but then gotta keep track of it to see where my position is. And I've lost around 2 pounds since week 1. And I don't like to talk about pounds because to me the best weight loss is when it's noticeable, and 2 pounds really is not noticeable. And so, but if you were wondering about like how much weight I've lost around 2 pounds, which is pretty standard, pretty healthy. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Overall, I don't have anything negative that happened this week related to intermittent fasting. I would say though, sometimes it's hard for people to understand this kind of lifestyle, including people that care about you, because they're worried. They're like, oh, why aren't you eating during the day? Like, what are you going to do to your stomach? Is something bad going to happen? And I've done a lot of research. I've looked through a lot of, whether it's newspaper articles, like online articles, or it's research studies which talk about the benefits of fasting. And overall, I've seen mostly positive, and I know that I'm going to be taking the risk if there are any negative effects anyways. But so far, has been pretty standard, pretty decent, and I'm having a enjoyable time because I can still eat whatever I want to eat at the end of the day. I think my goal for next week is try to maybe eat healthy, like eat more clean for one of any of the days in next week, because I'm still not eating completely clean right now, and I know it's going to be a hard journey before I reach there. But so far I'm just glad with all the progress that I'm making so far and how my body feels thus far. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I kept it a lot shorter than last time. Leave your comments and suggestions below, and I'll see you in the next week. Bye bye!